How's it, everyone? We are more than halfway through 2022, and if you still haven't had the opportunity to travel yet, I'm sorry. But I am also here to help because I know that you have the travel bug and I bet it's getting super itchy. I will show you in this video how you can accumulate credit card points so that way you could go on your dream trip for free. Specifically, we'll be going over accumulating or earning American Express points, but for the most part, it is going to be the same way or same process for other credit card points. There are just a few different nuances with American Express that I'll be going over in this video. This year, I have been blessed to go on a few different trips so far, like snowboarding in Mammoth with friends, Paris with my girlfriend, losing lots of money and golfing in Las Vegas, and most recently going to Spokane, which I never would have thought I would visit. Turns out though, they have really good ice cream at this certain ice cream shop, and they have this cool park/recreational area. What do all of those trips have in common? That's right, I paid for them in full. And not in points, but in cash. I know this video is about spending points to travel for free, but I am hoarding my points for that one epic dream trip that I don't know where I'm going yet. So if you have any recommendations or, past awesome experiences at certain places, please do let me know. But this video will show you that you do not need to hoard hundreds and thousands of points like me in order to get a free flight to your dream destination. I just have a hoarder's mentality when it comes to things like this. But before we discuss how we're gonna get those points, we need to find out how many points we need. Now I understand that our ideal dream vacations will vary greatly. Like Kylie may want to go to Paris, or Catherine wants to go to Japan, and Jason just wants to go anywhere away from his girlfriend. Because of that, we're gonna have a few different constants, a few different assumptions, and the first assumption is that we'll be traveling from New York City to Paris, France. Why did I choose New York City? The main reason is because if we're gonna want to travel to Europe, we're probably gonna have to stop by New York City. Most likely. Also, I do prefer In-N-Out compared to Shake Shack, so I have to give New York City some pity points. Anyway, our ticket to Paris from New York City, flying with Delta, will cost anywhere between 64,000 miles and 310 miles, which is not including the other fees. And because Delta is an American Express travel partner, one Amex point equals one Delta mile. In other words, we need to come up with 64,000 to 310,000 points for this round trip flight. Yes, these seem like really big numbers, but I will show you how this is doable and how you could start earning points for this trip. The first way is the most common and probably the most used way to earn points with your credit cards, and that is to use its reward multipliers. This is when you earn bonus points for making certain purchases with your cards. With the Amex Platinum card, for example, you'll be earning 5 times points on flights and hotels, and the Amex Gold card, you'll earn 4 times points at grocery stores and at restaurants. The list goes on, but the key thing to note here is to first find out where your spending habits are throughout the year or throughout the month, like where do you spend the most money, and then finding which credit card is going to give you the best value for those spending habits or spending categories. But let's break down the amount of money that we have to spend in order to make sure that we get enough points for that Paris flight. For this example, I'll be using the Amex Gold card because it has a 4 times multiplier and its reward categories are for restaurants and grocery stores, which I feel like are super common, super easy to use reward multipliers. If we need to get 64,000 points for that bare minimum seat to Paris, we need to divide that number by 4 to see how much money we need to spend. That means we need to spend around $16,000 at US supermarkets or restaurants with the Amex Gold card throughout that year. Of course, you don't need to limit yourself to the time constraint of just 1 year, but doesn't it sound nice that you could earn a free flight to Paris at least once a year? Anyway, that same $16,000 in a year breaks down to around $1,333 per month. So do you spend that much money on restaurants or groceries in a month? If you do, and if you easily can spend that much, then congratulations. If you get the Amex Gold card and spend $1,300 with that card every month for that year, you're going to be able to go to Paris at least once per year for free. assuming that the flight rates of course stay the same. But if you are like me and spending $1,300 on food every month is crazy, then what can we do? Well, the simplest but most effective trick is to pay for other people. And I know that you are a nice person, but in this case, we are hoping that our friends, family members, girlfriend, boyfriend, or whoever will be paying us back. That way, we are getting way more points for spending the same amount of money. I use this a lot of times when I go out and eat with friends. We just put it all on one credit card, and ideally, they pay you back via Venmo, PayPal, or whatever. I also use this when we go on a trip and we need to book an Airbnb or a hotel, and sometimes even flights. You could put everyone's flights on your credit card and have them pay you back. But if you have friends who also have credit cards or who also are trying to earn points for their dream trip, then of course it's going to be a lot more difficult to do this. So what else can you do to earn those points? Before that, please go ahead and like and subscribe down below because it really does help grow my channel. And it allows this video to help and get to more people. And speaking of friends, did you know that you could earn extra American Express membership reward points from referring a friend? If you are the first in your friend group to get a certain Amex credit card and your other friends want to get the same credit card as you, all you need to do is send them a referral link and you could earn 5,000 to up to 40,000 membership reward points after they are approved. Like I said, this is really easy because you don't need to spend anything to make this happen. There is a 55,000 Amex point limit per card per year for the Refer a Friend program. That means if you already earned 55,000 points from the referral program this year with that one specific credit card, you will not be eligible to receive any more points. Another way to get more points by having friends is by adding them as an authorized user to your account. This will help you earn more points in two different ways. The first way is that you may get a bonus from adding an authorized user, and that bonus could go up to around 20,000 points per authorized user. The second way is because all of the points that your authorized users accumulate will be collected and stored in your Amex account. It may be weird to have friends as authorized users, but this is where you could ask your girlfriend, boyfriend, or spouse for some help. Having a player 2 in your credit card game is another way to easily earn more points for that dream trip. When we say player 2, it's usually referring to your girlfriend, boyfriend, or spouse and not necessarily a friend. Not only are you earning points from referring them, but they are also going to be getting a sign-up bonus. I don't want to jump the gun yet because sign-up bonuses are going to be talked about in the next section, and they're one of the biggest and best, most efficient ways to earn a lot of points. Keep in mind though that if you're going to be bringing in a player 2 into the equation, that you're now probably going to have to spend money on 2 plane tickets instead of 1. That means between the two of you, for this example we talked about earlier, you're going to need at least 128,000 points for that Paris trip. Unless of course for some reason if you do have a player 2 and you still travel by yourself, then you don't have to worry about that. Another perk of having a player 2 is that you can now share benefits with each other. For example, if you both have the Amex Platinum card, you now have $400 of hotel credit to use between the two of you instead of just $200 if one of you had the Platinum card. Now that $400 can easily be used for a 2-night stay for the both of you as opposed to just being able to cover 1 night stay. And coming next year in 2023, if you both have the Platinum card, you can both get into the Amex Centurion lounges for free as opposed to paying $50 per guest if you only had one Platinum card. Now, the biggest and fastest way to accumulate a lot of Amex points for your dream trip is through sign-up bonuses. Hands down, sign-up bonuses give you the best money spent per point value than any other method out there. As of right now, the Amex Platinum card has a 125,000 Amex point sign-up bonus, the Business Platinum card has a 150,000 point sign-up bonus, and the Amex Business Gold and regular Amex Personal Gold both have a 90,000 Amex point sign-up offer for each of them. That's over 400,000 Amex points that you could get right there easily within a year from getting all 4 of those cards. You might be thinking though that you don't own a business, so you can't get a business credit card. But I want you to understand that to be a business owner, there are a lot more lenient requirements than you may think there are. For example, if you resell things or even mow lawns, you can be considered a business owner and be eligible to get a business credit card. I made a dedicated video up there that talks a lot more about this in depth because I do believe that most people, almost anyone, can and should have a business credit card. And if you are stuck to just limiting yourself to personal credit cards, you are literally leaving thousands of value on the table from sign-up bonuses alone, but also from business credit cards, benefits, and credits. Seriously though, you should look up the potential of owning a business credit card. But back to the sign-up bonuses, you could easily get enough points for one free trip or maybe even 2 free trips to Paris from just one credit card. The real downfall or disadvantage though of sign-up bonuses is that you do not get them very often. As a matter of fact, with American Express, you are limited to just one sign-up bonus per card per lifetime. But I have heard that American Express considers a lifetime as just 7 years. So hypothetically, you could get a new sign-up bonus for that credit card every 7 years. Personally, I have not tried that yet, so please take that with a grain of salt. And since these sign-up bonuses are so huge and you can only get them so often, you have to know for sure, be 110% sure that you could hit that minimum spend requirement in order to get that sign-up bonus. I always talk about planning ahead of time before you apply for the credit card to make sure that you could hit that spend requirement without going into debt. All of my returning viewers are probably sick of me talking about this already, but seriously, don't mess this up. Don't mess up your opportunity to get a free trip to Paris because you didn't hit the minimum spend requirement and you didn't plan it out. Yes, sign-up bonuses are a huge part of getting a lot of points and you should take full advantage of them, but there are still 3 small little ways that you could earn a little extra points on the side that you could do more often. The first is to use a service called Rakuten. Rakuten is an online website where you can earn cash back from shopping at stores that you already love to shop at. It is completely free to use, it is completely free to sign up, yet you can still earn 1% to 20% cash back on certain store purchases. Basically, Rakuten is getting paid by these companies to send customers to their online store, and in return, Rakuten is giving us, their customer, a small percentage of that. Your cash back will then be collected in your Rakuten account. From there, you could send to your PayPal so that way you could receive it in the form of cash. But what I like to do is to sign up or link my Amex account to my Rakuten account and choose Amex points as a redemption option. I've been using Rakuten for a while now, and it's a really easy, straightforward way to earn a little extra points from something that you would have got no rewards for. This is not a sponsored video, but I do have a referral link in the description below where if you spend $30, you'll receive $30 cash back. That $30 cash back balance can then be sent to your Amex account in the form of 3,000 Amex points. And you got those points all for essentially free. The other small way to earn more points with your Amex credit cards is through Amex offers. And I do talk about this a lot because it's a free and super simple way to earn more points. You can find Amex offers in your app or on your account online, and you then have to manually enroll in them. These offers are for a wide range of businesses like for Adobe, hotels, and even Best Buy. Chances are there are offers available for you right now in your account at stores that you already shop at. It's worth checking them out, and Amex offers are limited and rotate pretty frequently, so you want to view them as much as possible. A third way to earn more Amex points is by asking or requesting a retention offer. A retention offer is a way that American Express uses to incentivize you to keep your card for another year. Of course, this offer is only available for credit cards with an annual fee, and you could technically do this once a year, but honestly, I prefer to do it maybe once every other year. A retention offer usually comes in the form of either more Amex points or statement credit. To request a retention offer, all you need to do is talk to an Amex representative through chat or through phone. Traveling is awesome, but traveling for free is even better, especially when you are going on your dream vacation. I hope this video helped you out and made you realize that it is possible and that you could totally do it. You could also watch these videos here if you want to learn more about taking advantage of your credit cards. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any other videos on credit card tips. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Shoots!